What's up? Ranger578 here, and welcome back to another episode of Sherlock Holmes. Alright, so first of all, as always, I gotta go ahead and make the announcement. If you're ever so interested in helping the devs or in seeing the next Sherlock Holmes game reach its financial goals, there's going to be a Kickstarter link down in the description below. You're not only helping the game, you know, become more alive or whatever, but you're also helping the devs, because the devs are located in Ukraine, and I mean, we all know the situation in Ukraine. I don't need to go over it. So hey, yeah, if you're interested, if you like this game or you just want to show some support, awesome. You can Kickstarter down below. And if not, I mean, hey, you know what, even just like watching the videos, something like that, I mean, that's support as well, you know. Tell your friends, stuff like that. Sherlock Holmes, very good series, one of the best series I've played in a very, very long time. So anyways, with that out of the way, last episode, we basically kind of saw how the order of this place, you know, basically gone to shit, and believe it or not, it was caused by someone, a murder. So we'll go ahead and see if this will share the conclusion.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay, that does not do anything. So basically, this is how we believe it started. Or no, this is actually how we pretty much know it started. So there's a guy in one of these windows here that had some kind of electricity juice going into the water here that was leaking. Obviously, how did the water go? Well, there was a fire hydrant here that was leaking. Oh, leaking. That's hard to say. Anyways, so yes, basically the water got electrocuted. It stopped his horse, killed everyone here, and then there was another cart back here that basically went over here and smashed. He was carrying a whole thing of pumpkin, which caused this thing to flip. You know, to throw an axe over here to make this flag thingy go down to where this carriage and this carriage basically flew in there. This carriage went in there, blew up a building. This carriage just died. And then this guy right here was coming this way when the carriage was going that way, and the guy just flew out, hit all this stuff, knocked this thing down, and caused an electrical circuit. Alright, did you follow that? Good. Alright, so now we are going around looking at our suspect, and we can make a conclusion that our suspect is still here, because the time that it took for the police to lock down the square was so fast that it would be quite difficult to escape fast enough. So let's look around at our suspect. Obviously that guy doesn't look like he's here with us right now, so obviously this guy isn't either, because I mean,
What a bloody carnage!
I mean, come on, look at him. He looks harmless enough. So, how do we go around looking for a suspect?
This is an absolute disaster.
So, it says suspects found. So, I mean, we know that there's a lot of, oh hey, this guy totally doesn't look suspicious. We tried talking to him the other day. He was like, piss off, you bugger! Oh, okay. So, but we can't talk to him now, so yeah, video game.
Celebratory bunting.
Watson, I may need your help here.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
That does not help me at all. Alright. Hold up. We have to establish suspect among the people at the scene of the accident. Okay. That doesn't quite help me out here. So why would it tell me? Hold up. Okay, I'm a little bit. Oh wait. Okay, so it's telling me to press R1. So let's go over to this sus guy over here and see if we get anything out of it. Yep, could be a random pedestrian, angry, nervous, not wounded or action, distant from the apartment. There we go, beautiful. Alright, so now we can understand. So that guy is a little sus. How about this guy? Not wounded, distant from the apartment, could deliberately smash into wardrobe. Cab driver. So, not quite sure if it could be him either. Close to the apartment, could deliberately disturb lifting mechanism, sprung car driver, was injured during the accident. So, okay. Let's not make any adjustment just yet. Let's just get a list of our suspect first. See what we can get on them, and then we'll and then once we kind of get them around, that's when we'll start deducting the possibilities. Also not injured.
This is an absolute disaster.
Can I not like stare at his beautiful hat? No. Okay. Very close to the apartment, an ideal position to watch the square. Daily local worker was injured in the accident. Alright. So now we got one more suspect to look at. I mean, obviously it won't be this cop, but let's just look at him anyways. Yeah, no. I mean, again, I believe it could be that guy that was just chilling out on the cab, but it didn't let me wouldn't let me look at him. You got 1, 2, 3, and you got 4. Yeah, the 5th guy has to be this one, but for some reason it's not letting me observe him. So, alright, so it's probably not him then. It has to be someone else that we just haven't found yet. Who else though? I mean, obviously it couldn't be these guys. They're kind of dead, right? Huh. I might have to skip this part, or not skip, but like, oh, here we go. Never mind. I was just gonna say, like, you know, just fart around for a bit and not waste any more time. So, very close to the apartment. Very close to the apartment. Oh, okay. Never mind. All right. So let's do this. So let's go ahead and do. We'll leave the most likely suspect for last. Let's go ahead and do the guy who's actually closest to the apartment. So. Suspect. This man is beneath the window where the electrical device is. Perhaps he had the time to activate it before entering the street. Not a suspect. The man appears to be a passerby. He is in the middle of the square, trapped by the accident. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember fucking anyone. I mean, I don't remember. It's not, okay, let me reinstate that because that sounds weird. I don't remember anyone who we saved like 2 days ago. Just putting that out there. So let's put him as a suspect because I mean he is right there at the apartment. So we'll leave him as a suspect. Suspect. This man was found not far from the flat. Wait, I don't even know who this guy is. Oh, wait a minute. This is the guy that that's talking to the constable. And with the wounded leg. This man was found not far from the flats where the electrical device is situated. Perhaps he had chosen the role of a workman to watch his victim in the square without raising suspicion. Not a suspect. This man was injured during the accident. His local recommends if it. Blah blah blah. We'll leave him as a suspect as well, I think. Yeah. Why can't I? Wait, can I only have one person as a suspect and then everyone else as a non-suspect? Yeah, for some reason it's not allowing me to like, that's me pressing the X button. For some reason it's not allowing me to, oh, never mind. That was interesting. Okay, so we'll leave those two as a suspect. This guy, I don't think he's a suspect. He's the little short dude that we saw. Man is the driver. He was in the area when the accident took place. Is one of his pumpkin to activate the scaffold. Yeah, but come on now. That's too freaking like smart. I'm not saying the guy is dumb. I'm just saying that's like on some next level like premonition stuff right there. not a suspect. The man is the driver. He is obvious that he was occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible if we activate the electrical device at the same time. Yeah. Because remember, like, this thing started, right? The electrical thing started. And this driver, we believe, was already on top. Because look where the horse is. If this water started first, but like, before the carriage got here, then the horse would have had to have died here, not on the other side. So it had to have activated while the cabbie was here, or this, whatever the hell, whatever you want to call it, the carriage was here. So there's no way this guy can be a suspect. This is the guy that I believe was flown into those bookshelves, right? This man's a driver who was part of the accident. Fortunately, he was not wounded by the explosion. Perhaps because he knew what was about to take place. This man's a driver. It is obvious that he was occupied during the accident and it would not have been possible that fit. Let's keep him as a suspect. This man is near the square. He did attempt to leave. Perhaps he did not wish to see the police. He had time to activate the electrical device and run away. This man is near the end of the square. He just arrived. Perhaps he wanted to help the wounded. He is so distant from the flat where his electrical device is situated. I mean, I feel like this is, honestly, I feel like this is kind of like a, well, you know, like, okay, we've had cases like this before where I believe the devs were trying to make you think that it's this guy who did it because, you know, he's an asshole. That's what I think. Thing is, though, he's the furthest character from the flat, which, speaking for my Americans out there, flat is apartment, duh. So he is the furthest one from the flat. I don't think he's a suspect, so I wouldn't classify him as a suspect, honestly. I just feel much safer putting him as a suspect though, because then we can like kinda, yeah.
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay, so we have to, okay, so I think we have to put one guy as a suspect. I think that's what they want us to do, so not a suspect. I mean, again, he was the carriage driver, right? How would he be able to have gone over here, activate this, and then just do a freaking Goku instant transmission all the way to this carriage and start driving? So it wouldn't be possible. So it kind of just leads down to these two, but this guy, I don't know. He doesn't. I don't think it could have been this guy. So I guess in conclusion, we're just going to see if this works.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I should pay more attention to details.
Alright, let's go ahead and restart this, because, yeah, we need to figure this out, like, so, oh man, it's not that easy, to be honest. I think it would have been more easy if we played this thing, like, you know, in one go, but because I only have time to do 30-minute episodes a day, yeah, that's my excuse right there for fucking up. Alright, suspect. So this man was found not far from the flats where the electrical device is situated. But it's impossible, right? Because he was working on something, right? He was already outside working on stuff, so there's no way. So this man couldn't be. I'm still placing this man under suspicious, because he's right there. He is in the middle of the square trapped by the accident. Okay, well, if that's the case, then yeah, there's no way, right? Because by the time like this electrical current went off, that's when all the shit happened. There's no way that this thing went off and then the guy was like, okay, I'm gonna go get myself hurt so I won't be a suspect. Like, that just sounds stupid. So I believe it would have to have been the people who were not injured, which makes more sense actually. So suspect and suspect. Now again, I don't know if they're trying to make it to where, oh, we have to come down to one suspect. I mean,
I don't.
So, but I don't. That's not. Yeah. Yeah. So it would have to be this guy then, right? But we've already came to this conclusion, didn't we?
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
Okay, I'm fucking stumped. I'm not gonna lie. Fuck it. I'm just skipping it. Alright, what do we have? Yeah. I think next time, like this weekend, I'm gonna have to go back to like doing these Sherlock episodes like during the week, just so like I can follow the case as we go on. One episode, and then right after I finish that episode, I'll be doing the next episode afterwards, just so I can keep a brain flow going. I think that's probably gonna be my best bet. 'Cause, yeah, I'm definitely not doing too good on this case here, but oh well. I mean, hey, I'm not Sherlock. I'm just a guy who's trying to play a video game on YouTube. So, damn, Austin, you're fat. All right.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
Well, I would like to actually have a list of the people that were sus. Interrogate the possible suspect, examine the belongings of the victim and suspect, find out where the technical cab came from. Perhaps it was not too far from the street. Okay. Okay, so we have to just try to discover where the technical cab was, which I have no clue what that means.
This is an absolute disaster.
Wait, it's telling me to press R1. Oh, here we go.
Mud. Oof, smells bad. There was a collision here. Fresh paint, but from something else. The technical cab collided and stopped here.
Alright, well if there was fresh paint, then it had to... Okay, so then that cab over there with the dead bodies, then it had to have been the,
The lock was
where
forced.
the paint was from.
Trail of mud goes through the entire room.
Once again, comes from the cab that was, with the dead bodies in it. Nickness and conspiracy. In the district of St. Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, Mason... Oh, there's a comma there. An old house. Masons have uncovered a nest of snakes, which has spawned upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. These reptiles did inhabit the bottom of a well. Long since dried up, in the middle of the snake nest, there was the skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, which much disintegrated apart from one legible strip of paper which read, "Do not reveal the plot." Alright. Examine the barrel of bucket shop at the accident location. Alright. So anyway, so when I was going over the video yesterday, I kinda actually saw and understood what this meant. So I thought that like 4 and 3, 3 and 4 and all that stuff, for some reason I thought that these were like actual like math numbers and shit like that, but actually what it turns out to be is that the left side is going to be 4 and the right side is going to be 2. So let's see, so 1 would be for the first one. I'm still trying to get used to these controls. And then 2. Okay, this is obviously. Alright. And then 3. So this is that one. Alright. And now, see, so we gotta set 3 here. Whoops, 3. And then it's another 3. 3 and 1. I believe that will work, right? Yep. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 and 3? No, wait, no. Do I not have a 4? Oh, I do have a 4.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Alright, so 4 and 1.
There's no space for the...
Why not? Oh, it's because this fucking lockpick is taking up 2 spaces. I get it. Alright, fair enough. So remove that one. Okay, so I need to actually put down this
There's no
one.
space for this lockpick.
Well, yes, I want you to switch it out. There we go. Okay. See, now I kind of get it. But damn. Like, I don't know if I'm just like stupid or what.
Saleable items are produced here.
Alright.
Mud. Oh, smells bad.
Oh, come on. That's... they could have not made this any more obvious.
It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally.
Huh. Did not expect that.
An old access point to the sewers.
Alright. Again, I know I'm kind of being quiet, but really I have like nothing to say. I mean, oh, look, a sewer level. I did not expect to see one of these in a Sherlock Holmes game, but I guess I should have because, well, we are playing a mystery murder detective game, so. Okay.
I'd better not go in there.
Oh, so I guess I did something right by accident. Oh my god. Okay, Debs, like, hear me out, right? If you ever watch this video, when you make a ladder thing, if you have to go down it, please just let him slide down. I mean, it's so inconvenient. Alright, so, okay, so I'm gonna have to move this thing forward, I guess? Okay. Honestly, I don't know. Oh, I need to move it that way. Oh, crap. Alright. I have to say though, so just you know, I guess something that just conversate while we do this fun little game here. So I really love the direction that like Awakend seems to be taking. So I do know for a fact, I'm not oblivious to the fact that Awakend is actually a remake of the I guess it's the very first Sherlock Holmes games. And you know what? devs, if you guys are like totally down with like making remakes, I would not mind if you guys start doing remakes to all the games in the series. Now, if you don't do that and you guys decide to continue like the story and stuff like that, I don't mind that either. But looks like I made a mistake. I'll go halfway. But, you know, if there's one game that I really would love a remaster to, as we listen to somebody fapping in the water, if there's one remaster that I would love to play, it's Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. Like, bro. I want that shit so bad. But I have been told though that like Sherlock looked ugly in that game. But regardless though, I mean I heard it's pretty cool. So one mechanic that I heard that you do is that Jack the Ripper, like, you know, you obviously you go to the murder scene and stuff like that, Jack the Ripper, but then you there we go. But then like once you see how once you determine how the case, you know, started, well not the case, but the murder like happened, you actually like watch a cutscene of like the murder happening and stuff like that. It's pretty damn cool actually. Can Sherlock swim? I wouldn't see why he wouldn't. Oh boy, this is gonna be a little tedious. Alright. What is this? Oh! That means that we're gonna have to be going over there at some point. Okay. Let's see what this is. Wait, it's just to move the ladder. Interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this thing all the way down to 0. I think I can already see where this puzzle is going, so I'm gonna have to go down there, push that thing all the way over there, and then come back up this ladder, go over there, put the device up to like maybe half full, and then go back down there and then jump on the ladder and blah blah blah. So alright. And you're so supreme. Got my love, but not for honor. Sorry. Every time I have to go through a long ladder section, it always reminds me of Metal Gear Solid 3. Another game that could use a remaster, but unfortunately is in the butt clutches of Konami, so our likelihood of seeing a remaster of Silent Hill or Metal Gear is next to none. So unless you guys like, you know, slot machines or pachinko machines, that I believe that's what they're called. So if I ever actually meet someone one day that says yes, I prefer a slot machine over a remake of one of the greatest game series of all time, then I will probably do nothing, because honestly I don't believe I'll ever meet someone one day that has that mindset. But you never know. I've played Dead by Daylight for quite a while, and I've seen some of the most ridiculous arguments ever, so anything could happen. Alright. There we go, we solved the world's hardest case. Who would have thought? Oh god, please tell me this thing opens the door here, not on the other side. Oh, thank you. Pump it up! So that's the achievement I just got.
A red powder. Given the circumstances, most probably iron oxide. Metal powder. Looks like aluminium. Magnesium strips.
Okay. So someone had a little laboratory going on here. Oh, duh. Big freaking hole in the wall, Ravens. Look.
So, it was the goal of Rasco's gang to rob the bank.
Okay.
The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables. An old map of the sewers with a red cross.
Alright.
This vault belongs to the Bank of England. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables.
Alright, well, so we know that the gang was robbing a bank at the time, which they did a pretty good job, I'm not gonna say. I kind of wonder what device they used to get through this. Maybe some explosions, but no, it couldn't have been, because the way that, because there's no, like, powder or anything around the edges here, so I don't know, who cares. I do know that I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. So like I said, I think starting this weekend, like when it comes to Sherlock Holmes, I'm gonna start playing these games in one go, so I can, you know, I feel like it'll help me, you know, follow the case and, you know, come up with conclusions a lot better. Which, I mean, to be honest, the last few games I've actually been able to, like, do the, you know, Monday through Friday, you know, daily videos, stuff like that. But, I don't know, maybe this case is just a tough one, which, finally, right? I mean, like, I mean, I'm not saying that none of the cases so far have been hard. It just require a little bit of brain work, like that dart one. Oh my god, that one took some brain power. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call the episode here. Yeah, so one more episode tomorrow. We got a big DVD special, or Dead by Daylight special, coming up tomorrow as well. It's another 1 hour video, leading up to Wesker's release. So I'm excited about that. I hope you guys find the video enjoyable. But yeah, anyways, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one later.